If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture on advanced level where we are solving IIT JEE question on straight line and coordinate geometry. So today we will be solving 4 questions. Question number 8, 9, 10 and then 11. Okay, then let's try to solve this question. The area of the triangle formed by, again you see the area of the triangle formed by the intersection of the line parallel to x-axis, one line parallel to x-axis and passing through the point h, k. Suppose this is a line which is parallel to x-axis and this is passing through a point, suppose h, k. A point, any point, suppose h, k it is passing. With the lines, the area of the triangle formed by the line parallel to x-axis passing through this point. So this is one line. With the lines y equal to x, this is y equal to x line, because y equal to x, how it passes y equal to x? Because slope is 1, so it will take 45 degree, it will go just bisecting x and y axis. Straight line, y equal to x, and one is x plus y equal to so. So by now we have seen what is x plus y by 2. This is x by 2 plus y by 2 equal to 1. So that's why it is 2, 0 and it is 0, 2. So you see what is the triangle? This triangle. So is 4h square. The area is given, of this area is given 4h square. So you have to find the locus of the point P. So P is already they have considered hk. So for locus we don't need to consider. We need to consider that point as hk. Here they have already assumed, so that is good. They have done one work for us. Okay. Now to find all this, first we have to find all these intersecting points. Once we know intersecting point, then we can find the area of a triangle, and that is equal to 4h square we can use. So for that we need 3 equations. One equation is this one equation is this one. What is the equation of this line? Parallel to x-axis and passing through point h, k. So this line is k because this point is k. So this is y equal to k. So y equal to k is the another line. So this is one equation, this is one, this is one. These 3 equations. So you solve any 2, then you will find the points. Suppose if I solve 1 and 2. So 1 and 2, y is already given k. So if you put it there, x is also k. So if you solve this one, this is k. Solving 1 and 2, this will be k. Which one is 1? This is equation 1. This is equation 2. And this is equation 3. So 1 and 2 if you are solving 1 and 2. So this point is k. 1 and 2. And then if you solve 2 and 3 if you put y equal to x here, so 2x equal to 2, x equal to 1. Once x equal to 1, then y is also 1. So solving 2, 3 you will get 1, 1. 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 1. So this point is 1, 1. Then if you solve 1 and 3, so if you put y equal to 3, then x equal to 2 minus k. So 2 minus k, k, y equal to k. So this is 1, so this point you also got 2 minus k, k. So all 3 coordinates you know. Now you can find the area of a triangle. What is the area of the triangle? Here I am using that determinant. You can use that long formula x1 y. But you are doing JEE, so I thought that you know matrix determinant also. Or if you don't know also, you will know. Because this is easy to remember. I will show you how to calculate. 2 bars are given. The first bar is for determinant. And second bar actually mod. So why mod is there? Because I told you, in case of area, if I get negative also, I will take positive, because here we have to take care of it should take any anti-clockwise direction. But I don't know the value of k, so which one is which position I don't know exactly. This is rough idea I have done. Okay, that's why 2 mods are given, nothing else. So how to open this one? This is for just to make it positive. That's it, the outside one. And inside one is determinant. How we open determinant? This is generally plus minus plus we do. This thing you remember. So it is written as plus 1. Then this, and if you write for this, you write for any row, that is determined, expand it row. So these and these are blocked. So it is k, 2 minus k, k, then that is minus 1, or let me write it here. So if I am expanding this one, so it is k, 2 minus k, k, then it is minus 1, second one. If I write for second one, the second row and second column is blocked. So this is blocked. So what is left? 1, 1, 2 minus k. So 1, 1, 2 minus k. And last one is plus 1. So if I do go for last one, then it is left 1k. So the idea is to open it, 1 you can write it. So this into this minus this into this. So k square minus k into 2 minus k. Always this. This into this minus this into this. So those who know, for them it is easy. For those don't know, just remember this one. We will see this one in matrix chapter a bit later. So this one. So if we expand this one in this way, you will find it. You can see this is the same thing that I have written here. So it is equal to 2h square, or you can use that long formula. Don't worry. So that is 8h square. 2 has gone that side, so it is 8a square. So if you simplify this one, this is something like that it is. So if it is a whole square, then there is no need of mod, because whole square is always positive, so mod will make it positive, so there is no same thing writing 2 times, there is no requirement, so only whole square will take care of. So if you see this one, so what I need locus of point P. That means I need a equation of hk. So I have already got one equation of hk, which is 4h square equal to k minus 1 whole square. You can put it in terms of h, x and y. H is x, y is, so that it looks good. So it is 4x square y minus 1 whole square. So this is the locus. Now if you come to question number 9, 0, 0, 3, 4, 6, 0 are the 3 vertices of the triangle. So 0, 0, 6, 0. This is x-axis and this is your 3, 4. Let R be a point inside the triangle OPQ such that the triangles OPR, this triangle they are talking, the triangle PQR is this one, and OQR, this, all 3 are of equal area. So which point divides the triangle into equal area? Centroid. So if you connect a centroid, means if you connect a thread here and if you pull the triangle, so triangle will be flat with the surface, it will not incline in any side. That is the meaning of centroid. That's why 3 areas are equal. So this is nothing but centroid. R is nothing but centroid. So what is the area of a centroid? Is this divided by sum of 3 divided by 3. Sum of 3 divided by 3. So area is 3, 4 by 3. So 0 plus 6 plus 3 by 3. 0 plus 4 plus 0 by 0. So this one we have already solved, that's why we have skipped this one. So now if you come to question number 10, consider 3 lines. This L1, L2, L3. This is not equal to, or you can take it equal to also. So these are the equations of 3 lines. Now you have to match columns. I told you A can be matched with 3, 4, anything. It is not that 1, 1 matching. Okay. So the first one is they should be concurrent. So again for concurrency, what was the formula? A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3 all should be equal to 0. Determinant. That's why I am saying determinant is important, but otherwise you have to remember a very long formula. So this is easy so to remember. So now to expand it, if it is plus 1, then this you close, then it is this into this, so 12k, minus this into this, so minus 2 into minus 2, so it will be plus 2. Then second is minus 3, so these and these are closed, so this into this, minus 36, minus plus 5. Then last one is plus, but it is minus 5, so these and these are closed, 6 plus 5. So if you solve it, k equal to 5. So for concurrence, that means A should be connected with S, k equal to 5. So first option is done. Second one. So second one is one of L1, L2, L3 is parallel to at least one of the other two. There should be parallel, either 2 parallel or 3 parallel. Now if you see carefully 1 and 3, can they be parallel? No, because if they has to be parallel, then the coefficient of x and y has to be same. So L1 is not parallel to L3, that is sure. So 3 cannot be parallel. So any 2 pair will be parallel, and L1, L3 cannot be. So it can be L1, L2 or L2, L3. So if I take L1, L2, L1, L3 cannot be parallel. So if I take L2 and L1, so you solved in class 10, no solution. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2, then no solution. No solution means 2 lines never touching each other, parallel lines. So this by this, that is xy, coefficients of x and y, they should be either same ratio or equal, that is. So if I take L1, L2, so this by this, 1 by 3 should be equal to minus 3 by k, is 3 by minus k. So 3 by k or 3 by minus k is equal to minus 1 by 3, whatever. So k is equal to minus 9, either from this, or another one can be L2 is parallel to L3. So these two can be parallel. So in that case 3 by 5 should be equal to minus k by 2, or whatever you say. The ratio of xy coefficient I have taken, or whatever, 3 by 5 is equal to minus k by 2, that you also you can. So if you solve k, what is k here? 6 by 5. So what are the options? There are 2 options possible now. K can be minus 9 also, and k can be minus 6 by 5. So P and Q. So B will be connected to P and Q. With B will be connected with 2. Then number C. They will form a triangle. So 3 lines will form a triangle when, if they are not concurrent. If they are concurrent passing through same line, concurrent means so they cannot be form a triangle. Okay. So when they are concurrent, the first one, so S cannot be here. So triangle cannot be formed. And one more case, if any 2 of them are parallel, then also triangle cannot be formed. Okay. So that is second one. where any two are parallel. So these two cases cannot be possible. A, concurrent, it cannot be for forming triangle. B, any two cannot be parallel for forming a triangle. So you have to remove A and B option. So that means C can be connected with R only. That is 5/6. You can see to form a triangle they cannot be concurrent. That means you have to remove S. S is for A. Concurrency, it should be equal to S was there. And no two of them parallel. No two of them parallel. Two of them parallel became in P and Q. So P, Q cannot connect. So C should be connected with R. Okay. Next, if we see, they don't form triangle. Don't form triangle. This we have already seen. The triangles will not be formed in this case. So PQS. So your D will be connected with PQS. So D will be connected with PQS. So this is the answer. A will be connected with S, B will PQ, C with R, and then D with all three PQS. Okay. Now if you come to question number 11, the locus of the orthocenter of the triangle formed by the lines this. There are two lines, this and this lines. So these lines we cannot draw exactly. And y equal to 0. Y equal to 0 is nothing but your x-axis. So this is your y equal to, so 1 you know. This is your y-axis. Where p is not equal to 3 is hyperbola, parabola, ellipse. This you will see from the equation. So you have to find the locus of the orthocenter. Orthocenter you know where all the perpendiculars meets. This is a triangle, so you draw perpendicular from other sides. You have a triangle, so you draw perpendicular here. You draw perpendicular from this to here, this. And you draw perpendicular. All three meets at one point, that is known as orthocenter, denoted by capital O or H. That is the symbol of orthocenter. Okay. So here it is given at F. Okay, whatever. So let us find the coordinates of all these points where they meets. So if I know the coordinates of this point, then I can find this perpendicular line, because this line AD will be perpendicular to this. So we can find a perpendicular to this line by changing the coefficient of x and y shortcut and then passing it through the point A. Then I can find this line. I can find this line also. Solve this point, you will find orthocenter. Done. So this is idea. So the first is solving. Suppose this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. If you solve these two equations, that means y equal to 0. If you put what x you will find? You will find 1 plus p, 1 plus will cancel, x equal to minus p. So this point is minus p comma 0. So you got this point A. For solving B, you need to solve this and this. This means y equal to 0. So if you put y equal to 0, again 1 plus q will go, x equal to minus q. So this point will be minus q comma 0. So you got these 2 points. Now if you solve these two, this and this, then you will find this point. But that is not required, because I will be drawing only this line and this line. You can find it point, but this point is redundant here, because I will be drawing this perpendicular and this perpendicular. So only if I draw two perpendicular, then the point they intersect, that becomes, because third one will obviously pass through that, because that is standard theorem. All three perpendiculars will pass through same point. Okay. So now you have to write this equation. So these shortcuts I am doing it here because I have done it here with a little bit shortcut. So if I want to write a perpendicular to this line, how I will write? I told you to change the coefficient of x and y. So it is minus q, I change the position. It is change the position of x and y. You write x here, you write y. Now you change any one of this sign. That means before any one you put minus. That is your job, because this was plus 1 plus q. In front this was plus, this is minus. Now what is your job? You have exchanged the coefficient. Now your job is to change one of this. Either this one or this one. So we will do it accordingly. So you put a minus here so that it will look good, and then it is some blah blah blah. It will constant is there. So it will be qx plus 1 plus q y some blah blah blah. So how to find this blah blah blah? Because this point passes through minus p comma 0. You put minus p comma 0, it should satisfy. So if I put minus p comma 0, so this is 0. So this is minus pq. So your blah 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 becomes minus pq. So you put it your blah 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 again there. So this is your minus PQ. So this is the equation of the straight line. Perpendicular. This is the equation of the AD. So directly you can write it there. So that's why I have used this shortcut in other questions in basic levels also, so that you get this idea. So it will be fast for you. In the exam you can do it quite fastly, quite speedy. So it is then. So you can see this is done here, and you passes through this minus p comma 0 to get this blah blah blah. So you write it there. So similarly for this one, so for this line BQ, so what I will do, I will change this position, so it is minus P then A plus P, so there I will make it plus P, so P A plus P then blah blah blah. For this blah 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 I will put that again this point if I put, it is minus, now this is BE line, this is line BE, so I put this point, so this point if you put again minus Q, so it is minus PQ. I am not showing it here, same. So then it will be of this fashion. Now what I need to do, I need to solve these two to find this orthocenter, that is H. Here it is written F, but orthocenter is generally denoted by capital H. So if you solve these two, now you can solve these two, because if you multiply this one by P, you multiply this one by Q, then deduct, so you will find Y. You put Y in any one of the equation, you will find X. So this is the equation you got. So what is your X and Y? Because you need to find the locus of orthocenter, so you take the coordinate as H comma K, that orthocenter F or H, whatever, H comma K. So that H becomes PQ and K becomes minus PQ. So you can, if you write it in this way, you cannot explain what is this, what is representing this. You have to do something to make H and Q in one equation. So what you can do, you can add these two, so it will become 0. So this side will 0, PQ will vanish. So you have to remove PQ and make HQ in a single equation. So if you add these two, it will be H plus K equal to 0. H plus K means X plus Y equal to 0. Or you can directly, by seeing it also, it means it is a straight line, because it is a linear equation of 1 degree, so it will represent a straight line. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.